Okay, so Lynn, his name is pronounced Kinchlow. Kinchlow.
Alrighty, Gesundheit.
Well, that's what they just typed in chat, so
Okay.
I don't even see him on our list.
Alright, I think I got a good camera here.
Yeah, I don't even see this person on our list. Okay.
That's great. Refresh them paints. Oh yeah, we good. Ain't no better time than now.
Yeah. I'm just editing my camera views, but yeah.
Hello, race fans, and welcome to Off Camber TV's coverage of the Pacific Majors Sticker Shack Snowball Derby. Tonight we will have the Sportsman split drivers on the track as they are scheduled for 300 laps around the half-mile Five Flag Speedway. Joining me in the booth tonight is Katie Reed. How you doing tonight, Katie?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm extremely excited for this race because this track is a very interesting choice for the amount of cars that we have for this split. I mean, so far we have about 33 drivers in this split on this short track. This is about to get very interesting very quickly.
Yes, it is. Only a half mile around here. We're looking at times in the mid-16s. These boys have been practicing for a good couple weeks now for this event. The amount of cars are going to be on the track. Any kind of mistake, any kind of incident happens, and that's going to collect a whole bunch of people depending on which part of the field they're in. Ooh! As we're looking at practice right now, or a little bit of a warm-up, got about a minute and a half until we get the cars gridded up.
Yeah, really just getting some final practice here, trying to avoid wrecks as part of that practice because there have been quite a bit so far. And you'll see a few guys get out of whack right here and people trying to sneak by. And like I said, with so many people, the back of the pack is going to have to get going very quickly because they don't want to go a lap down to the front. And these drivers are pretty fast here, so keep that in mind.
We're riding around. You may notice that we're lacking a piece of the booth here tonight. That's because he's actually out there on the track. Donovan Johns riding at number 37 Bolt Baits Machine. Giving some love to a sponsor, actually, a sponsored car of his. 03 Todd LeBronte. He just dumped him. No ifs, ands, and buts about that one. But definitely gonna be excited to see how far he can come up in the on the track. He's right now sitting 17th. And let me look at the front of that. That is a Kia Optima. Alrighty. Yeah.
Get in where you fit in, I guess. You know,
I reckon.
Use what you got to use.
And Sticker Shack.
Ability.
Yeah, he's got Sticker Shack, the race title sponsor, on that machine as well. As we are wrapping up here. And as soon as we get it to you here, we're going to switch over, turn this grid on. We have a lot of names to call out here.
Just a few, one or two
And
ish.
here is your starting grid. On pole, you got the 23 of D. Palmer, barely missing the LCQ, advancing in the LCQ race. Outside pole is going to be the 90 of Scott Gruber. Marcus Armstrong rolling off in P3. Fourth goes to Jack Johnson. Carl Burke rounding out the top 5 there. Then you have Mark Rediker in 6th, Paul Slavonic in 7th, Trevor Clement in 8th, Aaron Stowe in 9th, and rounding out your top 10 is Mark Herzog. Got David H. Baker in 11th, Chris Beck in 12th, Donovan Johns in 13th, Jeremy Morrison in 14th, 15th is Jared Morgan, 16th is Mike Wallet. He actually had to come in here and tell us how to say his name, so we got it right this time. You're welcome. Ben Stover in 17th, Brett Trosen in 18th, Scott Wanbaugh in 19th, and rounding out the top 20 is Michael Cornett. You got Mitchell Cornett, excuse me. Mark McFadden in 21st, Patrick Fleming in 22nd, Jimbo Pfeiffer in 23rd, 24th is Gary Nichols, Andy Kennedy in 25th, Tyler Bronte in 26th, Drew Lalonde in 27th, Bradley Haley in 28th, D.R. Reed in 29th, and Ray Fournier is going to round out the top 30. And rounding out your field is going to be Claude Baval, Eugene Wilkinson, Lynn. Well, he typed it in chat too. Kinslow, Tony Diamantini, and Matt Gelder is going to round out our field of 35 drivers here. We got the pace car rolling them around. One more lap till we get the green flag. Any kind of expectations you have there, Katie?
I think I have a few. I don't necessarily want to air them because it might not be the most interesting selection here. But look, I'm excited. These guys are going to have fun. They've qualified for this event. They're ready to go. Let's just get this started.
All right, pace car makes its way off of the track. D. Palmer has control of the field. Green flag is out in the air, and we are underway here at the Sticker Shack Pack Majors Snowball Derby. Rolling their way into turn 1, a lot of side-by-side up towards the front of the pack. D. Palmer out to the lead going into turn 3. And looks like a lot of people trying to get in where they fit in.
Yeah, desperately. We've got the 99 diving into the 20 of Jack Johnson right here. That 99 easily stole that spot back behind them. The 59, the 32. Sorry, the 37 side-by-side. 59 getting held out on the top. That's Mark Rediker, sorry. Donovan Johns taking that spot away. Nice little run by him. Got a wreck on the front stretch trying to find it. Oh, the 3 and the 8, the 428 side-by-side. Us 3 wide in the corner for a moment there. They're going 3 wide again. Look at the 311 stuck on the outside, gets shoved to the outside. That 3 is going to lose a little bit of time. 311 trying to dive back in. They are trying to get the most they can right now.
And for the most part, towards the front of the field, it looks like we're pretty much single file until you get back here to, looks like the 944. Brett Trosen going to dive underneath the 59. Push the 59 into the wall
there.
Ouchies.
Yeah, going to lose a lot of spots here. Leaving the 86 to his inside. The 86 is Mike Willett trying to get that spot away. The 48 trying to catch up to sneak in there and steal that spot as well. He will be stuck on the outside. The 59 of Mark Rediker will be. The 45 trying to follow him through. This is almost like Martinsville, sorry, where you get stuck outside and the train is coming.
And the leaders have already caught the back of the pack. A couple of cars already a lap down so far. Matt Gelder and Ray Fournier already 1 lap down on the track. D. Palmer continuing to lead out here, stretching his lead out to about a second over second place. Looking pretty stout in the early going. Of course, there is a lot
the top
of time
10
left.
right there. The 20 losing a spot to the 111 of Trevor Clement. 75, 96, all filling in right behind him, trying to gain some spots as they can. Ooh, 45 out of shape, 59, 00. all trying to avoid each other right there. That 59 is got a lot of damage on that right side, just trying to hang on right now. Falling to the 20th position, diving through turn 3, out of turn 4 right now, trying to hold that spot. We'll keep it for the moment. 45 holding that outside, looking good. See if he can get any grip on the top side. He cannot. 59 is
Caution's
clear.
out. And we have the 311 around in front of traffic. 80 is involved as well. Eugene Wilkinson slams into the back of Patrick Fleming. After Fleming's trying to get his car turned back in the right direction, looks like he got ran over by the 8 car, put into the wall. Everybody else made it through, and him trying to bring it down just took out the 80 right in front of our leaders too. Deep Palmer just put him a lap down, so passing him on the caution there. It took a lot longer than I thought it would, but we are under our first yellow.
Yeah, they did a great job there trying to avoid each other. I mean, we saw multiple incidents on the track. It was just really well done by these drivers trying to avoid them, catching those cars. Very nicely done until you just couldn't catch them anymore. And unfortunately, that was the 311 Patrick Fleming trying to hang on there.
And just looking through the list right now, I mean, we do have some pretty big, biggest loser on that last run is the 59 Mark Rediker. Started in 6th all the way back to 19th right now. As we're looking for pit stops, nobody's going to come down and get any service. See the number 3 car, Drew Lalonde, leaving pit road.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised at that. I saw a couple of guys go up and smack the wall, and not one of them came in. So they're going to stick with the damage. The 80 first driver come in, it seems.
And he's got a lot of right rear damage, as well as a lot of front end damage from smacking the 311 there. And didn't even stop. Looks like he just wanted to get to the back of the pack there. But we have a lot of cars out here tonight.
Oh yeah, 35 on the field. Looks like our first victim right now, the 69 of Matt Gilder, sitting on pit lane, is already, it seems, 5 laps down. So unfortunately, that's one less car on the track so far. Patrick Fleming, the 311, the one that brought out that caution, will be the first car and only car 1 lap down in 34th. So still 33 drivers competing for spots on the track right now. It's getting exciting.
And the pace car's lights have shut off here. Getting ready to go back to green flag racing here at 5 Flags. All right, and we are on board with our leader, D. Palmer, facing out of the rear of his car. Pace car is off. And green flag back out in the air. We're back underway here. Good jump from the 23. 90 is going to follow suit into the 2nd position right there. At the 528 with Paul Sylvanik in 3rd. Marcus Armstrong and Carl Burke fighting hard for that 4th position right now. Armstrong stuck on the high side. He's got the 99 right behind him. And looks like, I believe that's the 33 is going to get past the 99 on the inside. That's David Baker taking the pass on Aaron Stowe there.
Oh,
big checkup.
The 111.
Big checkup.
Turned by the 75 of Jeremy Morrison. That'll easily bring out the caution there.
A lot of carnage right there. 75 just
getting stacked up there. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It was the 111 diving into the corner. The 99 checked up. 111 checked up. And the 75 just ran in the back of him. Unfortunately, ran in the back of him. The 75 took some damage from the 37 of Donovan Johns, but that was just because of the massive checkup by him.
Yeah, 57 involved as well. That's Herzog. And it looks like the 84.
Yeah, we had a massive stack up. Massive stack up. I'm looking right now, the 8, the 03, 34. The 45, the 428 car might want to watch the review from his. Look at he just slipped through that line right there. Looks like the 428 of Bradley Haley. What a view he must have had. I mean, he slipped through all of these cars that are stopped all around the track. What an impressive job by him.
Oh, yes, it was. That was fantastic.
Yes, indeed. I mean, these cars were stacked up, so you really didn't have much to go, and that's why all these drivers back here got caught up in that really two-car accident. Unfortunately, that's just the way it goes with the short track.
Yeah, I mean, there's really not many places to go. You got walls all around you, and looks like we have a couple of people coming in to get some service on their machines. The 03 is in. Looks like the 34, Chris Beck, who was involved in that wreck as well. The 428, no, he's on track. It's a car that looks eerily similar.
Yeah, 126 of
126.
Mitchell Cornett coming in.
Yeah.
Actually, just exiting, in fact. Looks like the 311 is deciding to stay out again. Even though he's at the back of the pack, I believe he is looking for possibly a lucky dog, maybe. Looks like Mitchell Cornett, first driver a lap down, but there goes Patrick Fleming passing him right now. So.
And it looks like the 03 of Todd LeBronte got caught by the pace car. He's going to have to go all the way to the back of the field here.
Yeah, that's going to put him a lap down. One lap down. He'll join Patrick Fleming and Mitchell Cornett back there. Want to mention the 80 of Eugene Wilkinson, involved in the first incident, is now 4 laps down, stuck in 34th position.
And the pace car is going to line them up again, 2 by 2. We're working lap 23 of 300. Doesn't that seem like a long ways away?
Ooh, it does indeed. But I think it's a little bit like Bristol is how I like to approach these short tracks. Is you get going, you get some of the jitters out, and about midway through the race, we'll probably get a nice long run, and then towards the end, anxiety jumps back up, and there we go.
Yep, green flag back out in the air again. D. Palmer with another amazing jump. You got Carl Birkin, 53, was trying to look inside of the 90. Scott Gruber not going to be able to get there. Looks like the 90 will take over second. Try to keep to the high side. Try to avoid any kind of dive bomb there. Got the 33 of David H. Baker right behind him, stuck on the outside of the 99. Aaron Stowe as they make their way into turn 1. 75, one of the cars involved in the last incident. Battling with him as well, diving it in there. Oh, look at the 944 Trosen.
Yes,
really
indeed.
wide.
Getting knocked out of the way there. The 37 going to be cleared for that spot. The 20, now the 00 diving in on the 944. That is close, boys. You're going to want to be careful there. Got to be careful there. Jimbo Pfeiffer trying to just get by. Can't do it. The 944 is holding that top lane. Holding it captive right now. Trying to get, he's got his bumper in there. Looks like he's going to dive it in. Ooh, the 96 of Jared Morgan sticking that. Look at that slide job, sticking that nose in, trying to keep up. He will not. Oh, the 944 almost going for a little bit of a spin there. It looked like. Go for that bumper of the 00. Keep an eye on that. But the 944 just trying to do as much damage as he can, trying to get through this field.
Yeah, a couple cars still side by side towards the back of the field. Looks like Mike Wallet is going to almost give some love to the back of the 48 there. Going to have to check up. 181 of Inchlow is sitting there right beside me. Got the 101 side by side with the 111 of Clement. And the 3 diving in there.
3. Yes,
look at
indeed.
Lalonde. Ooh, a little bit of contact there.
Yeah, these guys are getting closer and closer with the tire wear on these cars. Trying to get there. That's the 34. Chris Beck on the bottom. As these cars in the back of the field keep logging laps here. The 56 getting past on the outside, but the 07, Ray Fournier on the top there.
Oh, and we have a slow car trying to make it back to the pits. It looks like the 34, Chris Beck. He might have lost a motor or something. He's just barely limping around. That's pretty much going to take him out of contention for the moment. They do have one fast repair here tonight available to all of these drivers. And unfortunately, the 34 has got to take it very, very early in the going here as we're going to go back up front. D. Palmer still in the lead. Carl Burke took over the second position, and Paul Slavonic running in third.
Yeah, we've got a lot of single file action. I think drivers notice a little bit of that anxiety in the beginning, trying to get in right now. 34 laps in the book out of 300, so long way to go, boys.
I tell you what, that 37 is driving kind of aggressively, man. He dove in, made up about 3 car lengths on the 33, going into 3 last time. Here we go, on board with Donovan Johns here, as 10 in front of him checks up a little bit. Everybody's still racing single file. 34
the
back
3
out
and the
on the
111
track.
got into each other into turn 1, see if they can carry it through. Oh, it's getting busy back there. Ray Fournier trying to get in. He does. Passes the 3 on the bottom, trying to take it to the outside of the 111. The 3 diving in. A lot of action in the back of the pack here. This is around the 20th position. About 8 seconds. 9 seconds behind our leader here.
All right, caution's out.
Caution's out. 86. 86 involved.
Ooh, 86, 428, and the 181.
Yes, indeed. Right at the back there.
And I know one car that was really grateful that came out at that opportune time. The 57 Mark Herzog was in danger of going a lap down.
Yes, indeed. I'm gonna watch that replay again. Oh wow, the 86 just dove into that corner, came up and really just whacked that 428 out of the track. 181 had nowhere to go. Interesting. Well,
You said whacked him. You make it sound like a mafia hit.
quite possibly. It was quite a dive on that part, but unfortunately, faster drivers that'll happen to them. The 181, 86, all coming down pit lane now.
They're gonna come down and try to fix some of that damage they incurred.
The 3
there.
came in, 45. Had a couple of drivers coming in here. The 3, we haven't mentioned him much, Drew Lalonde.
But the unfortunate truth is that they're all going to go at least 1 lap down because of how short this track is and how long it takes for these cars to do any kind of work to. I mean, changing tires is about 20 seconds. You know, full tank of fuel, you can get it in that point. But, you know, anything else, tires really taking a long time here because you have a really underfunded pit crew, apparently.
You are absolutely correct. And shout out to the 126 of Mitchell Carnett getting his lap back through the lucky dog. So big congrats to him. Moved up to the 24th position now after getting that lap back. But it looks like Andy Kennedy, Todd Labronte have joined the group of drivers 1 lap down.
Still have 26 on the lead lap. As of right now, looks like the 8 of Gary Nichols was really close to going a lap down, but beat the pace car off the pit road. And good on him. Heavy front end damage to that 8 machine, though. Thing's kind of winking at me.
Yes, indeed. Got a little bit of angst on the radio here, trying to get everyone situated. It's a tough job. We've got a short track, a lot of drivers. It's bound to happen. Anger's just attitude's rising right now.
Can somebody see if the moon is full right now?
You know. Oh man, look at this. And the 126, of course, has to wait for everyone because Lucky Dog has to go to the back of the pack, not just to the back of the lead lap drivers. So unfortunately, got that lap back, but will be at the tail end of this entire field.
All right, here we go. Back under control of D. Palmer. Pace car is off. And another good jump from D. Palmer.
Oh, wow.
Pull out front there. 528 of Paul Slavonic to the inside of Carl Burke. You got the 90 trying to trying to get a little piece of that. And 53 had a really good run off the corner, and
Oh, the
Falcon
90
A
gets
blocked
into
him.
the
90's touched.
99. The 10 into the 37. The 37 trying to go 3 wide here for a moment. The 00 going to think better of it. Good on him. The 10, 37 side by side. The 10 letting him go now. Donovan Johns is going to pull away from that one. Drop it to the 8th position, but they're still side by side behind him. Look at this pack of cars. The 00 side by side with the 944. Hang on there. That is Brett Trosen on the bottom. The 96 Jared Morgan on the top, trying to stay alive through all of these cars. Now this is what I call heavy traffic.
Oh, yes. Ooh, 944, a little bit on the apron there. Going to push him up the track. Jared Morgan's going to get around, and 944's a little loose.
He's slipping. Ooh, going to cut it close there.
Oh, he hit the wall.
Yes, indeed. That's talk about the low line. Creating his own. The 111 tried to stick their nose in. Didn't work for him. Probably for the best at 944. Oh, he's pushing it now. He's pushing the boundaries as far as he can. The 96 Jared Morgan just trying his best to get by. Oh, it's the 944 keeps hitting that apron.
He's in that inside wall more than he is on the track. I mean, he's got definitely 59's tap from behind.
Yeah, 48.
Mark Redeker holds it. And I believe he's riding shotgun.
428, the 80 involved in the back of the pack. 34, the 311, all involved there. Luckily, have gotten it recovered. Look at the massive packs around this track. No wonder we have had cautions. So, ooh, the 56 is cut off.
Oh, there it is. 97 in the wall.
52, 97 on his hood. Oh, flips over. Thank goodness.
It's still not over. 45 runs into the 428. Looks like, 45. He just went in front of the 86, but had him wrecked.
Ooh,
and
yeah,
here's
that
the
was
leader
all
stop.
the 97 here. 97 bounced off the wall, came back into the 52. 97 went into the outside wall, flipped over. The 428 really not involved in that accident, just spun himself out, hit the inside wall, collected the 3, the 34. The 311 barely got by there. Might want to watch his camera.
Yeah, Fleming was really tight in there. A little bit of confusion trying to get everybody lined up. There's a lot of people had to check up for that. It was right in front of the leader. Whew. Oh, that was close.
That was a great job by the 311 of Patrick Fleming. 1 lap down to get through that accident and try to not go down any more laps. Great job by him.
It's still mass confusion up here. You got a lot of people that are in the quote unquote wave around position. 45 is going to take it down to the pit lane. Might have to use that fashion pair. See the 3 coming off. He's going to go another lap down. That is Drew Lalonde.
Yeah, the 10 of Marcus Armstrong on pit lane right now, going a lap down, 3 a lap down. The 59 of Mark Redeker a lap down. All of these drivers getting stuck a lap down because they're pitting. The 90 now in as well. Got Gruber right now.
See, the strategy to use, because I do a little bit of short track racing.
944, the 37, the 96. Got a lot of guys pitting here. Everybody getting stacked up.
Yeah, but they're all going to make it around the pace car.
111. Plenty of guys pitting, but with the half the field staying out, half the field coming in on different laps, this is confusing a lot of drivers. A couple of guys getting caught a lap down just to get right side tires. So, a lot of action right now. We'll get you caught up, though.
Yeah, definitely.
No matter what happens.
Still, your top 5. A lot of familiar faces tonight. D. Palmer still out front, leading every lap tonight. Paul Slavonic in 2nd, Carl Burke in 3rd, and you have the 75 and Jeremy Morrison in 4th, and Aaron Stone in 99, rounding out your top 5 right now. Looks like the lights are off on the pace car. Going to line them back up 2 by 2.
Good Lord, look at they are trying to figure out this lineup, and it is a struggle at best. Everyone just trying to get in where they're supposed to be. We have cars 3 wide through the field trying to get to their starting position. This is not going to be good. This is going to cause a lot of trouble here. 3 wide in turn 4.
Here we go.
People don't know what to do. Donovan John's 4 wide now on that restart because of it.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be lovely.
Yeah, do not be surprised if we see some cars pitting here. The 37.
What is the 37 doing?
Got a black flag, I believe. That is not surprising with what was going on here. Decides to just stop and reset. Goodness, the amount of action on this track.
I think he just took a rager. And he has left the building.
Yes, indeed.
Somebody locked the booth real quick.
Oh, we got a car 20. The 20 of Jack Johnson literally shoved out of the way there. Goodness, looks like the 48 car. 48 car diving in.
Oh.
Hit the 20. 20 hits the inside wall. He's back across the hood of the 48. And into the wall he goes.
Yeah, that just looks like two different braking points.
Yes, indeed.
Johnson just on the brakes really early. And
ooh, Johnson's deciding to come in with the pace car being right behind him. He probably should have waited to get caught up. He will go a lap down. Wow, okay. Some interesting decisions here. Multiple cars going a lap down, guys. Don't worry, we'll get you caught up here in a second, but
user joined your channel.
Goodness, that
like
restart.
Yo, quiet time.
yeah, and leader on pit road. It looks like Jeremy Morrison in a 75 car is going to take over the lead here under caution. A lot of the front runners actually coming down. Looks like Paul Slavonic, he's going to wait and go. Okay, touch and go. Here comes the 20 off.
Yes, indeed. Right now, the 75 of Jeremy Morrison is up front with David Baker in second, Mark McFadden in third, Claude Belval in fourth, and CR Reed in fifth. They are the only drivers that have not pitted right now. So that's the reason why they're up front.
And looking, I mean, we still only have 19 cars on the lead lap right now. Like that may or may not change. Still trying to figure out scoring here, folks. Even iRacing's having a hard time keeping up.
Clearly, well, we'll update you guys from the back to the front. Right now, we have the 97, 11 laps down, the 69, 10 laps down, the 34, 6 laps down, the 80 is 5 laps down, the 37 is 5 laps down, the 03, the 45, the 00, 2 laps down, the 3 of Drew Lalonde, the 20 of Jack Johnson, the 101 of Andy Kennedy, the 10 of Marcus Armstrong, the 59 of Mark Redeker, the 86 of Mike Willett, the 181 of Lynn Clinchlow, and the 111 of Trevor Clement, all 1 lap down. That leaves 19 drivers on our lead lap for any madness that may come.
Yeah, that last exchange of the last restart, that was just a cluster. I mean, that was, you know, a little on the ridiculous side, but
and we had guys, we just had another accident under yellow. The 34 trying to catch up through the field, slammed into the 311 at the back of the field, as if we needed more drama.
Well, that happens. All right, green flag's back out. 75, Jeremy Morrison out front. Huge jump.
Yeah, massive jump.
Underneath the 33 there, got the 56 in tow.
Keep an eye on the 126 right now. The 126, Mitchell Arnett
944.
just got 944 out of whack, causing a lot of cars getting caught up here.
There it is.
Drivers
there
not locking it down. 944, 86, 10, 01, 311, 34, 3 car, 03.
Oh my.
944 backs up into the 03 at this moment. All right, drivers.
The 23 was in it. He was just coming from being up front all race. 53 in it as well. Top 5 all race. They come in and pit, and
that was
they get caught in it.
Ninth position. The 420 saw that, snuck out through the bottom. Everyone else Dunzo got some type of damage from that. Poor 86 car saw it, braked just in time just to get hit by the 8 and cleaned his clock.
That's wow.
Gotta pay attention, boys. Gotta pay attention on short track here. Not helping anyone, and we have a lot of drivers pitting. We've got the 8 car pitting. A lot of drivers just trying to catch up at this point.
And we're on board with Michael Willett. And oh
48 of
wow.
Mark McFadden on pit lane. He's got a
that's
lot of
basically all we have to
damage.
say for that one.
Looks like the 59 of Mark Redeker getting the lucky dog. Good for him, trying to get past the disaster that's been this race so far. Trying to get back up to the lead lap. That will put him the 18th driver as of right now on the lead lap. We'll have to see what else happens here, folks, but we are trying to keep up here. Gary Nichols pitted. He is a lap down. Brett Trosen, because of what happened, he is a lap down as well. The 53 just making it off pit lane. Did he beat the pace car? Doesn't look like it. He's not going past it.
Yeah, it looks like he's kind of debating. He might be coming back down to get some more service done to the car. No,
Nope.
never mind.
Seems he's got to wait for everyone to come by, but it's funny, he's staying in front of the... Here we go. Got to get this settled, guys.
Yep, that's going to leave 17 cars on the lead lap. And we're not even a third of the way through. I don't even think we're a sixth. Well, we might be a sixth of the way through. Lap 67 of 300 for the scheduled distance tonight. I want to thank race sponsor Sticker Shack for sponsoring this Pacific Majors race. I believe it's stickershack.com for all your Sticker Shack needs. Sticker Shack.
And like we said, guys, hang tight. We will try and get as much as possible done. We have it 3 wide right now, stacked up to 53. Carl Burke trying to get settled here. The 69, the 20, the 88, all trying to figure out a spot, trying to update. But with the short track, you've got to get going, guys. One by one, see what it tells you to do and do it. We have no time to waste here.
Yeah, this is an unfortunate thing. I know in the beginning of the race, the drivers' meeting, the owners of the league told us there were no live admins in this race.
Yes, unfortunately.
And 75 is gone. Green flag back out.
Yes, indeed. He didn't need to wait. We had drivers still getting settled on the backstretch. He's gone. He is absolutely gone. Shot out of a cannon. The 33, the 56, the 96, all single file. We've got a battle back here for the 5th position. CR Reed side by side with the 90 of Scott Gruber on the bottom, trying to get some positions here. Oh, caution.
And big wreck.
At the back again. 311, 03, 8, 10. All involved again, as if they needed something else.
Yep, and looks like 00. A little bit of netcode issue right there. 00 into the 311. So the 07 got into the back of the 311 as well. And then, like, parting the Red Sea.
I don't
splits.
know if it was netcode as much as just the 00 diving in, not being able to hold it, and just drifting up into the 311. The 311 looked like trying to save it, but just couldn't. Ray Fournier just giving a little tap, spun him around. Surprising, no one hit him. No one hit him.
Yeah, that is actually, I mean, everybody had pretty good situational awareness right there. Of course, the 8 was involved with a car in front of him, you know, trying to avoid.
To get by, yes, indeed. Well, I'm going to bring up a quick summary for you. We have our leader currently, the 75 of Jeremy Morrison. We've completed 72 laps so far out of a scheduled 300. God only knows what will happen by the time we get there. So far, we've had 1 lead change with, of course, D. Palmer leading the most laps there. We have had 7 cautions for 29 laps so far. Very eventful race.
Looking at guy who's led the majority of the race, D. Palmer back here, and that Sargent's place number 23 for Dog Bear Racing. Got some rear end damage and a little bit of some front and left damage. Other than that, the car looks like one of the cleanest ones out here. Again, all of these drivers still have a fast repair. You know, some have already taken it, like the 34 for a blown engine, and you know some other this and that. But they still have that fresh car waiting on the trailer for them. So a lot of these guys who are getting into these wrecks here, they still have the opportunity to get a new car, save it for the end of the race, or do it for right now. I know one car that is screaming, please fix me, is that 311.
Yes, indeed. I was just looking at him. 311 of Patrick Fleming. It just, if we have a definition of perseverance and there's a picture, it has a picture of the 311 car in the dictionary. I mean, this guy has been trying his hardest to get through all these accidents and has done a great job, but just keeps getting caught in them.
Yeah, and I mean, I think the only thing that's not damaged on that car is the roof. It's screaming for a new car right now as the pace car is gathering the field back up 2 by 2. You got Jeremy Morrison still out front here. Pace car is going to dive off the track. And there he goes. Green flag back out into the air.
Ooh, the 96 trying to gain a spot here. Drifting up. He's going to get that spot for just a moment. The 56 fitted into the 4th position there. Nice job by the 96 of Jared Morgan. Great restart by him. Jumped into the 3rd position. Has his eyes on that 33 of David Baker up in the 2nd position here. See if we can get some action up at the front.
I'd say the best thing to do right now is just get single file and start logging laps, boys, because there ain't gonna be many of y'all left by lap 100 if y'all keep racing like y'all.
Yeah, we had a massive stack up in the back. The 8, the 80, the 34, all involved again. But they have gotten going. No caution. 181.
And there's a caution.
And the 02. Oh, the 20
Oh,
car.
another.
Oh, the 20 car.
Yeah, another big pile up there. Looks like the 20 and the 311, speaking of.
311. Your number has been called again. Please report to the principal's office for stacking up a multitude of cars.
Yeah, 101 involved, the 3 involved again. I mean, just wow.
Yeah, the 311 just, holy cow, just clipping that 20, and the 101 nowhere to go, right into the back of the 311. That stacks up the field.
Ooh.
And as if we haven't
48.
said his name enough, Mike Willett involved again.
Yeah. This is definitely short track racing.
Looks like we've got another lucky dog winner. 111. Your name has been called. Trevor Clement, sorry if we are pronouncing your name wrong. We do apologize. Has won another lucky dog. Congratulations. Please report to the 18th position on track. So far, we have got 18 drivers on the lead lap here. The first guy 1 lap down is the 311 of Patrick Fleming. I think I've seen him around here before.
Yeah, he seems kind of familiar. And baby got a fresh pair of shoes. Nope. Thought he had taken his fast repair.
And we have gotten some more victims. Want to mention them real quick. The first driver that officially went out, it looks like, was the 97 of Tony Tenay, 33 laps down. Donovan Johns is 27 laps down out of the race. Matt Gelder, now Chris Beck has been passed for that position. 33rd, 10 laps down. Matt Gelder still running, 10 laps down. Good for him. We've got also Jack Johnson, the only other driver out of the race, the 20 car.
And speaking of somebody who's out of the race, I believe we have the 37 in the booth with us right now as we're getting ready to line them back up. So, how was it out there, Donovan?
Oh, that was a fantastic piece of short track racing.
I think that is the best way to put it. And you're about to see some more here because the 75 is taking it into turn 3, about to give us another restart.
Here we go again. The roof is off of the racetrack. Here goes Morrison. Big jump. Jared Morgan in at 96. Going to easily take over the second spot. 33. David Baker going to fall back into the third position. And business as usual. You got D. Palmer coming back up through the field. He's up to the 10th position. Trying to get underneath the 52, I believe, is CR Reed there. CR Reed way wide. And
181,
caution.
3 involved, 03 involved, 69, 111, all involved there.
I believe. What happened here?
The 3 of Drew Lavon looks like started with him. He was on the inside of the 03. 03 did not see him there, I guess, cut him off. 03 caused that accident, and a couple of drivers getting caught up in it again.
Yeah, 311 just piling it on right now.
Yeah, got shoved
45.
in the back by the 45, actually. And that's really what caused his damage. He almost avoided that accident, but just couldn't get by, unfortunately. The 8 involved as well, Gary Nichols. The 86 of Mike Willett got through there. Might want to watch the replay from his cameras. Looking good, trying to get by as best he can.
On board with Lalonde during this last little incident. It looked to me like the 03 was just trying to throw the block, and the spotter said you're clear, and obviously he wasn't.
Yeah, most likely. And that 3 car is sitted in pit lane there. Oof, rough looking.
Yeah, rough looking, and he's probably about as hot as his radiator is right now. Just a string of bad luck tonight for a lot of these guys from 19th on down.
Yes, indeed.
Wrong place, wrong time. Wrong racetrack, and wrong time of day. Should have been at night.
I hear you. And it looks like quite possibly the 181 now getting the lucky dog. Step right up. Lynn Hinchlow trying to gain that spot back will be the 18th car on the lead lap. You will notice I keep mentioning the 18th position. It's because for every accident we have, we lose one driver and gain a lucky dog winner.
We're almost. We're just close to lap 100.
Well, I do think at one point there's only so many cars that can get hit so many times. We're reaching a breaking point, I believe.
User joined your channel.
But they still have their fast repairs.
Yeah.
Some of them do. We'll see. We'll see how far these guys make it. I mean, some of them doing a great job out there, just trying to survive. Shout out to Jared Morgan. Really, really well done by him, trying to get up through the field. Our top 2 right now, we have Jeremy Morrison in first, qualified 14th. Really good run by him. Jared Morgan, 96, qualified 15th. They're your first and second drivers right now. Really good job by them making it through the field.
Yeah, and the pace car is back off. 75 is going to get out the cannon again. And there he goes. Green flag back out in the air. Lap 91 in the books, working lap 92 of 390 on the outside. Getting stuck. Getting there in front of the 56, who's made his way all the way from 31st up to 5th tonight.
Yep. And I don't want to mention his name again, but I kind of have to. The 311 got involved in another incident. A couple of drivers able to correct that, is able to continue on, but for the moment, some action still happening through the field. I think a couple drivers trying to make it through, trying to keep it clean as best they can, but
He's a weapon.
so many drivers around just nothing else to do. So far up front, it's looking good for Jeremy Morrison, logging laps, 96, single file behind him, all the way back through the field we go. The first side-by-side drivers we come to is the 48, Mark McFadden. Look at this cluster behind him. The 428 of Bradley Haley, he has not pitted yet. So keep an eye on him. Got the 80 to the inside. That is a driver not on the lead lap. That 80. Ooh, the 428 cuts off the 53. The 80 car is 6 laps down right now. That's not for contention. 428 going to fall back into the clutch of the 07 and the 53. The 07 is position. The 53 is not. That is Ray Fournier in the 14th position right now. Got to keep an eye behind him. The 944. Almost taken out again by the 111. Gotta hold it, guys. Oh, the 86. Oh, trying to make it through there, guys. Gotta take it easy.
They're too close. Bad touch. And 10 on the bottom there. Armstrong getting passed from the high side by Carl Burke. Carl Burke right now sitting in your lucky dog position. That's what the 10 and 53 are fighting for right now. As 53 is making his way around the high side around the 428.
Oh,
never
no,
mind.
not if the 428 has the choice. Took him out, really. Just took him out. That is going to be our 100th caution, it seems like. Oh, man. The 53 was not on the lead lap, fighting for a lucky dog. Got involved with 428, who is 428 now holding the 18th position because of that spin. Unfortunately for him, he will not get the lucky dog because of it.
Yeah, it just looks like the 428 had too much wheel in it and lost grip in the fronts and drifted up into the 53. It's very unfortunate for Carl Burke right now. And
yes, indeed, but he is right behind the pace car. So he might be able to get the lucky dog if he decides not to pit, which he hasn't so far. Let's see if he comes in this time by. Looks like he's diving down. Oh, he's deciding to stay out. So the 53 will get that wave around. As the 86, it looks like the 86 of Mike Willett is awarded the lucky dog.
Yeah. Interesting. See if the 53 can get a wave around here.
Yeah, I believe the 10 got a little piece of that because of the checkup, and that is why the 10 did not get the lucky dog. Really unfortunate for him.
I still had the 111 scored ahead of the 86 on my end. Don't know if he got involved in that wreck as well.
Yeah, quite possibly.
May have.
But again, looks like Carl Burke going to get that wave around, try and stay on the lead lap until the next caution, which I have high confidence he can do. The 75,
Ooh.
Jeremy Morrison still holding that top spot. He has just led his 45th lap of the race, still has not gotten to Dee Palmer's record right now at 57 laps. Dee Palmer slowly working his way through the field in the 8th position, so looking good, trying to keep that car clean.
He's definitely putting together a good run back to the front there. Dee Palmer at 23.
User joined your channel.
Working his way. He's bringing the 528 of Slavonic with him. Other guys that were racing with him were, of course, Carl Burke towards the beginning and a couple other people that have, unfortunately, been involved in a couple of accidents here, which by the end of this, it's going to be easier to tell you who wasn't involved than who was.
Yes, indeed. And
Getting
Carl
lined up.
Burke looks like already is catching the back of the field really, really good. Out of turn 2 right now as Jeremy Morrison, our leader, goes into turn 3.
Here he goes. And the green flag back out. Underway here at 5 flags. That's going to be my trademark by the end of this race.
Yes, indeed. Restarts for everyone, as Oprah might say. The 90 getting past, almost, but looks like he was able to save it. The 56 going to lose that position there. The 126, what a comeback for him. Fell a lap down, got the lucky dog, now back up to the 9th position. Looking good. The 528, though, has a different idea about who's going to grab that spot. Takes it rather easily, I might add. Single file back to behind the 48, the 07, side by side with the 52 of CR Reed. Both for position right now. That's 12th and 13th on the track. Oh, we have a caution. The 428. 428 involved in that. 420 involved in that. 03 involved in that. Review and see what's gonna. Yo, the 80 into the back of the 03. Spun him. Smacked the inside wall. Collected a few more cars.
Oh yeah, that was pretty much in unison right there, because 428 got into the 101 as well. Got to 101 a little loose. 101 continued to drive away there.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at the 101, and that I believe the 428 on the 101 was the net code, and the 80 just got way into the back of the 03 after the 03 got a little loose off the corner. So one incident, not their fault. One incident, easily their fault, and that's really sad to see because the 80 is 7 laps down right now. He's not in contention for anything, and unfortunately that takes out another driver that was, and you really hate to see that.
Yeah, I mean, slowly but surely, they're all dropping like flies out there.
Yes, indeed.
And it looks like we have some little casualties here. Donovan Johns
wake
out of the
up.
race. Tony Tinney as well. Chris Beck, Jack Johnson, and Drew Lalonde all decided to hang
Hey,
up the
wake
virtual
up.
helmet for this evening. Save themselves. And yeah, they just retired. They're like, bye-bye.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
420 on pit road. Not going to beat the pace car off. He's going to go yet another lap down here. Actually, he was the first car back on the lead lap. So Ben Stover going to go a lap down into 19th position.
Yeah, and the 8 car of Gary Nichols was your lucky dog winner. So good for him to get back. I don't know what happened between the 10 and the 111. They were the first two battling, but we'll have to keep a closer eye on that for you guys. But as of right now, the 8 falling back behind because of the conditions that come with winning the lucky dog position.
Oh, yes. And I believe we're about to get lined up again for what feels like the 20th restart of the night. Got to 75, Jeremy Morrison out front. 96, Jared Morgan sitting in P2. David Baker in 33 in third. 90 is Scott Gruber back into the 4th position. And Claude Baval rounding out your top 5 with Aaron Stowe outside row 3. Pace car is off yet again. And there goes to 75. Green flag back out into the air here. Completed 112 of 300. Whoa, 23's around. D. Palmer into the pit
and
lane.
the 07 gets taken out by the 48 behind that. The caution is not out. Caution's not out. Now it is. Now it is.
Wow.
Good for D. Palmer that caution came out.
He got taken out, man. Big
Yes,
checkup on the
indeed.
bottom with the 99 and the 56 and 528. Nowhere to go. Just runs him over, and that calamity ensues.
Yes, you are correct. But definitely the 528 just slamming into the back of him. Gave him a lot of damage there.
Oh, and then back behind him to 48. And it looks like the 07 involved. And, hold on, let's go back.
The 10, because of the checkup, got spun around on the front stretch, and so the 10 will not get the lucky dog now because of it for the 3rd time in a row.
Big shakeup in the front of the field. Well, in the top 10 at least. D. Palmer back to being the last car on the lead lap. If he's still on the lead lap. They might have to refuel this pace car here soon.
Quite possibly. And I'm taking a look at it. The 53 of Carl Burke will be your lucky dog winner.
Yeah, here he comes around the outside of the field. Get his lap back there. Gonna put 19 cars back onto the lead lap here.
Mark Rediker trying to beat the pace car off. Like he got stuck on the exit, but he's going to the back. He's moving to catch up to the back of the field, I mean. So looks like Carl Burke will be the 19th driver on the lead lap right now. Sticking around that number because of these cautions, but still quite a few drivers still running 1 or 2 laps down. And for those just joining us, our leader is Jeremy Morrison. Out front right now, has led 60 laps. That is the most laps led so far out of 117 that are completed. We have 300 scheduled laps so far, and 1 lead change has only happened under caution. Keep that in mind. We have not had a battle for the lead under green flag conditions. We have had 12 cautions for 57 laps now.
Which is funny because the longest green flag run of the night has been only 13 laps. So we almost have as many cautions as our longest run.
Yes, indeed. You are correct.
I'm sorry I keep roasting them, but I'm about freaking done. Here we go, pace car. Back off of the racing surface yet again. Here comes the 75, Jeremy Morrison, with the big jump. We'll put Jared Morgan back into second, side by side for third, though. 33 and the 90. 90 pushing it on that high side. Looks like he's going to get clear of the 33. Aaron Stowe trying to make the same move, not going to be able to get there. But Aaron Stowe, welcome him to the top 5 here momentarily.
Yes, indeed.
Caution
is out. The 111. 111 involved again, as well as the 86. Let's see, the 111. Oh, on the inside, tried to pass the 00. 00 just cut across his hood. Came back up on the track. Multiple people involved. 86, 45. All getting some damage there.
Ooh. 111 blew up too.
Yes, indeed. Had no other option but to blow up there.
Ooh.
86, Mike Willett getting a lot of damage there. We're seeing a lot of drivers either getting knocked from behind or coming across the other driver's hood. The big problem here.
And really the big problem is patience. I mean, all these guys, riding behind here. Looks like, yeah, here comes the field to catch up with the pace car. A lot of the drivers that are sitting behind some of these guys are like, all right, well, I know I'm faster than this guy, so let me go ahead and try to take this. Oh, nope, I just got hit from behind myself because I had to check up for somebody in front of me. It's short track racing, especially towards the beginning of a race, is all about patience.
Yep,
You got to exercise it.
And the 86 just used his reset. So, not his reset, apologies, his fast repair. So, he's got a fresh car and 124 laps in. So, still got over half a race to go. A lot of drivers have either used their quick repair or have tons of damage. Some interesting talk here on the racetrack right now. Our leader is having a little bit of fun. Oh, man. It's good to see some drivers have a little bit of humor so far after what happened. Oh, man. All right. 18 drivers on the lead lap. We have 2 drivers, the 10 of Marcus Armstrong, the 86 of Mike Willett, fighting for that lucky dog position. We should restart this next time by as they stack up.
Alrighty. Well, we're back to yeah, back to this.
As a driver just pointed out over his radio, only 2 hours left till the race ends. So either we get to 300 or 2 hours from now.
And green flag back out into the air.
Yes, indeed. The 96 of Jared Morgan tried to get up with the 75. The 75 caught him off guard. Really well done by Jeremy Morrison. Remember, we have not had a green flag pass for the lead yet. Keep that in mind as the 96 trying to size the 75 up here. The 90, the 99, the 50, sorry, the 33. All in line. That is your top 5 so far. Single file for just a moment. Oh, looks like the 90 trying to take it low on the 96 here. He's going to think better of it. Maybe try and get a run on the front stretch. Can't do it. Actually gets a little loose there out of turn 4.
Oh, there it
the
is.
8
Eight's around.
just got turned by
There's
the
the
59.
59.
Looks like the 59 just drifted up, cut the 8 on the top, then cut across the hood of the 57. The 23 of D. Palmer got a little bit of the action, but not much. That won't really affect him. So actually not a massive wreck there between a lot of cars, but definitely the 8 heavily involved as well as the 59.
Oh yeah. I don't know what to say
action,
anymore.
I believe, is what you were trying to say there. You were
Yeah.
so starstruck by all the talented drivers out there tonight trying to keep it clean. I understand it happens, and it looks like the 10 of Marcus Armstrong finally not involved in an accident, not of his doing, and gets the lucky dog. So big shout out to the 10
Good on
car
him.
hanging on there.
And it looks like we have another person hanging up the helmet for the night. The 111 of Trevor Clement has said he's had enough. Tapping out. He's gone.
Yeah, he gone. All right. Marcus Armstrong makes 19 drivers on the lead lap there. We only have one driver, one lap down, and that is Mike Willett, the 86 car, a fresh car, we might add, in the 20th position. So as long as he keeps it clean, he'll get the lucky dog under our next, probably soon, caution. I think I'm pretty positive Mike can do it. It's just whether or not he's a victim of another crash, as he's been most of the night.
Do we have a quick car count of how many are actually left on the track?
We do. We have 29 drivers left on the track.
How?
Lots of damaged cars. That's how. Running, damaged, but running. All right, we're gonna do another restart here. Wes, you think you can make it?
Oh, I'm having fun. I'm having so
Yes,
much
indeed.
fun. Here we go.
Hey, I want to see a green flag pass for the lead here. I want to see it.
I want to see 5 green flag laps here. Let's do this. Come on. Here we go. Pace car is off yet again. Oh, they're already touching before the
leans on
line.
him a little bit, I
Oh,
think.
here we go. We might see that pass. 96 got a good jump on the 75, working his way on the outside there. And looks like he's going to fall back in the line right behind him. High side, not exactly where you want to be at on this track.
Ooh,
Not-
944. Sorry, gets hit. Oh, he caught it. We're good. For the moment.
1.
Yeah, it looks like the 944 side by side with the 48. Back behind them, the 181. Oh, the 126.
Woo!
What a save. Almost dove in a little too hard there. The 52 behind them. Hold it there. Will for the time being. This is for 9th position on the track. That 944 is holding that. 126 of Mitchell Cornett trying to get that position. Back behind them, the 52 and the 57. 52 diving in hard there, almost clipping the 181.
Oh, there
The
he is.
57 will turn
52,
the
57. Oh, 8's involved.
And the
Everybody.
311 comes
86
through
just
and
oh
cleans
no.
it up.
No.
Oh, and who's involved with the 86 car?
He almost
Trying to
made
get
it.
by.
He almost made it. He was so
Almost
close.
made it there, unfortunately, but got clipped by the 52 not holding his brake pedal. And that is why we have a lot of accidents tonight. People cannot hold their position when they start wrecking.
Oh, D. Palmer, heavy damage on that 23 car. He is dusting for mosquitoes right now.
Yeah, but luckily, if
Lot
he
of
can just
'em.
get back to the pit here and not go a lap down, I am positive he has his quick repair.
Looks like the 428
he blows
is-
his engine.
No.
Unfortunately.
And he stops. Why?
Yep, blew his engine. Went right out of the car.
Why you do that?
I don't know. I don't know why he did that. Can't explain it. So, yeah, Mike Willett involved in that incident and therefore will not receive the lucky dog. And if I am correct, that leaves... Oh, I'm going through the field, guys. Everyone back behind him was involved in that incident.
That's no bueno.
I don't know if...
I'll keep
Sorry,
an eye.
guys. Hang tight here. I don't see a lucky dog winner. A lot of people involved in that accident that were in the position for the lucky dog.
But are they really
sorry,
that
guys.
lucky?
Yeah, it looks
mean,
to me. There was not a winner in that. Not a winner for the lucky dog, apparently. Sorry to report.
I mean, it just seems like the lucky dog is a curse now. Because you get so close to it, and then something happens.
Yeah, and then,
Of
of course...
after you get it, then you're in another wreck. It's a blessing and a curse. I'll put
User
the
left your
52 and the
channel.
57 back a lap down as well. Like
User
Gary
joined your
Nichols
channel.
is more than likely going to go. Oh, no. Yeah, he might get the pace car here. This might be the most exciting race of the night. He's not going to get there. Pace car is going to win.
Yeah, I actually have a quick shout out for
User
you
was
guys.
moved to
Jared
your
Morgan.
channel.
We're gonna call him on his radio real quick. Jared, how's it going, bud?
How's it going, guys?
Going good. You think you're gonna get the lead here?
The 75's been really strong on restarts. I've actually been kind of happy just holding behind him. My spotter's been telling me that 90 car's only good for about 2 laps, and then he starts fading.
All right. Well, we wish you the best of luck. Good luck here.
Thanks, y'all.
User
Yes,
was
indeed.
moved out of your channel.
The 96, Jared Morgan, a quick call down to his car. Looks like he's in a really good position right now.
Yeah, and that's just 15 cars left on the lead lap.
All right.
We've almost done it.
CR Reed, Gary Nichols, all losing a lap. That time by.
And here goes the pace car off the track again. 75 out of a cannon. Back out to the lead for Jeremy Morrison.
Yeah, I am watching back behind them. We have the top 4, top 5, 6, 7, all single file back to position 9, actually. The 126 and the 181, the first two side by side. The 181 gonna be able to drive down the bottom lane and get clear. See them come off the corner. We've got the 07 side by side with the 10. That is for the last position on the lead lap and 15th right now.
Yeah, well, Fournier stuck on the high side. Got Armstrong making his way clear on the inside. 07 going to fight back into turn 1. Not going to get there. You got the 311 sitting right behind them. And Fleming 2 laps down. All in all, we've got pretty much everybody single file. Looking at the 181 up here inside of the 944. 944 turns him.
Ooh. Speaking of, the 944 can no longer be mentioned on this broadcast, unfortunately. He is just trying his best, which is nothing happened in there.
Yeah.
Had the 181 just come up, looks like he was diving down and the 181 was slowly coming up. And I believe that is what caused it. The 126 though, looking good, just slips right by him.
Only 5 pits. Looks like the 528 of Paul Slavonic stays out. And Aaron Stowe, the 99, gonna be your third leader on the night.
Yeah, most of our top 5 actually pitted there. And so did the 56. I'm not sure what happened to him, but came into the pits as well.
And looks like the 52 is gonna get our lucky dog here. C.R. Reed, welcome back to the lead lap there, bud.
Yes, indeed. And I tell you what, that 944 involved in multiple accidents, now sitting 4th on the track, 4th.
Double
The
zero.
53. Sorry, go ahead.
And 00 up there is not scored on the track right now. He is 30 laps down. And the next time that pace car crosses the start-finish line, we are halfway.
Yes, indeed. Halfway. Let's see how much more fun we can have here. At halfway, our leader, Aaron Stowe, we still have not had a pass under green for the lead. The 2 cautions coming under yellow flag conditions, 150 out of 300 laps completed. And sorry, viewers, those numbers are not wrong. 16 cautions for 76 laps. Yeah, right this second, we have more caution laps than we've had green flag laps, unfortunately.
I'm broken.
Well, I tell you what, I think we can get a little more excitement in here. I think we can do it. I think we can manage it.
I think we can too. We got the 944 going to start in P4. Oh, yeah.
And it looks like we now have the 16th and 17th position, the 2 cars on 1 lap down. So Gary Nichols, Claude Bilval is, they'll be competing for the lucky dog here. Keep an eye on that.
There we go, green flag. Aaron Stowe out to a good jump over Paul Slavonic right now. In the 528, Mark McFadden going to tuck in 3rd. 944, Brett Trosten in 4th, and 126. Mitchell Cornett making a good recovery all the way back up to 5th as 944 dives to the inside of the 48. Trosten takes over that 3rd position. And he's smacking the wall. There's a lot of unique ways to get around this track, and I think the 944 has just about hit the nail on the head here. 48 got underneath him there.
Yeah, 48 trying to get past as best he can. We got 3 wide back behind him. The 90 up top gets past 2 wide. Look at the 96. Fresh tires driving through this field, as well as the 75. Those were your leaders just a moment ago. They are trying to get through this field. Look at them go. Trying to not cause an accident either.
S tucked in right behind the 181 and the 59 to 96, having to take it really wide there. 59 blocks the 96, another 3 wide. 96 in the middle. He holds it. 59,
Yeah, what a
Mark
beautiful
Redeker backs
pass
out.
by the 96. What
Trying
a
to get
good
around
job
the
by
90.
him. Ooh, 90 slides up. Just stays off the 96 of Jared Morgan. That 944 causing some traffic problems up front there. 944 holding
Ooh, look at that
the
move.
5th spot. This is all around the 5th position here. That 53, Carl Burke, getting back up to the front. What an excellent job by him, being multiple laps down at one point. The 07 going high, trying to get some run here. Gets a little bit. He's actually going to clear that 53 for just a moment. Oh, he dives heavy on that high side. Try and get a run off here to clear him. He will not only clear the 53, but he will get on the outside. The 944. Fred Trosen. Oh, look at him stack up behind him. Look at that 75 trying to get drive on the bottom. Get on the inside of that 53. He does. You got 2 by 2 out back.
Yeah, 2 by 2 here, or 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, pretty much the top, just to get into the top 10 here. 75, 96 on fresh tires, trying to work their way around the 944. Going to back him up pretty tight back to the 96 and the 75. A little loose coming off of the turn. Carl Burke into the wall on the high side there. 944 getting out of the way. 75 driving it in there. That was close. There they go
Close.
around.
Ooh, that 94, that 96 trying to drift up just a little bit. That 944 getting caught out on the track here behind these drivers that have really fresh tires. So, ooh, 96. Look at that. Getting loose. What a good catch by him. See if the 90 can get under the 53. He does. Oh, as he has to slam on his brakes and starts spinning. Hedges it. What a nice catch by the 90 of Scott Gruber. Out back. That is for the 11th position now. A couple other cars trying to catch him. Ooh, as the 80 dives in, almost catches the 33 off guard. They're going to get free for just a moment, single file, until the 80 decides to dive in on the 33 behind him. That is not for position. The 33 in 12th. The 80 is now 7 laps down.
Don't look now, but we almost have a battle for the lead here. Paul Slavonic into 528. All over the rear end of that 99 of Aaron Stowe, making a good drive coming off of turn 2 here. He's looking like he's going to get it. 99 loose into the turn. He's still loose. Gathers it back up. Got about a half car length back to the 528 here. 99, he's just throwing it in there. We got the 48. Actually, that's the 56. A couple laps down right there, right behind him. But that Slavonic trying to get past Stowe.
Got a wreck. 53 Carl Burke. Heavy damage. And the 944 involved as well. Gonna see what happened. Out of turn 2 they go.
Nah, 53 just dove in there.
Yeah, 53 just said what car and drove straight through him.
Oh, 944 pushed up the track a little bit, and he thought he could, weasel his way past him, and the weasel got right there. Back under caution here, we actually had a good, solid run there. Just 13 laps ties our best for tonight.
Yes,
Mark
indeed.
McFadden
Yeah, Mark
is
McFadden.
scored out front.
Yes, he is. Yes, they did. The 99 and the 528 both pitted there. Both of them pit, so the 48 will gain that top spot.
And it
Under caution here.
looks like Gary Nichols is our lucky dog recipient. Did I put 16? Yeah, I put 16 cars on the lead lap. Claude Baval, the last car, 1 lap down. and surrenders the lead over to Mark McFadden, 48 car, out in the lead right now. That's our 4th different leader here tonight. We got Mitchell Cornett right behind him in the 126, making a great recovery from earlier. Ray Fournier all the way up into the top 3. And Jeremy Morrison and Jared Morgan both back into the top 5. Fresher tires. Be looking for them to make short work of the top 3 here.
Tell you what, a big shout out to the 126 of Mitchell Cornett. I think the best thing to happen to him was to be caught in the first accident, because if it weren't for that, he would not be where he was, because he had to go to the back and actually missed a couple of the next cautions, and that's how he's worked his way up through the field. So done a really, really good job. Looks like people just trying to find their spots now. With the short track racing, there is some confusion on these restarts if everyone doesn't listen to their spotters and be told where to go here.
Wave arounds there. It looks like the 57 and the 56 both elected to take a wave around. It's going to put Baval and the 56 back onto the lead lap here.
All right. That will allow Patrick Fleming, the 311 car, 2 laps down. Be our first looking off winner. He goes.
We got some bad touches on the restart there.
Ooh.
Leader did not go. 07 was ran into by the 96. 96 on the inside of the 75 here. 126 stuck on the outside. 126 got a great run off of 2.
He sure did. Ooh, and the 07 pushes up into the 75 for just a moment. The 96 trying to take it under him.
Oh! Ray
Gets
Fournier's
turned. Unfortunate for the 07 there. Caution does come out.
I believe some wheels touched there.
Yeah, it looked like that for a moment. They were just brushing, and then all of a sudden, just massive hiccup in the back wheels. Caused them to spin around.
And we actually had our first green flag pass for the lead there while we were watching that battle. The 126 took it over. Mitchell Cornett, the first green flag pass for the lead here tonight. He is now your new leader.
That run. Absolutely, that topside run. And the caution coming out at the perfect time, the 126 getting that spot.
We are working 125 laps to go here. Back to 15 cars on the lead lap. I don't believe anybody got a lucky dog.
Looking back here.
Maybe the
Let's
56. I think the 56 was 2 laps down. Here he comes. Working on high side, going all the way around everybody. Don't look like any of the front runners are going to elect to come down pit lane here.
No, I don't believe so.
And
They'll
56.
wait a little bit longer.
Back onto the lead lap. 16 cars left. I would ask if anybody has a favorite, but I mean, we
Whichever one doesn't wreck.
that's yeah, okay. We'll go with that.
Yeah, it's a good
That's a good bet.
option. Although I'm looking through the pack, and I don't think I recognize one person that I haven't called out for being involved in an incident.
I think pretty much the only one might be the insert number here, because I don't want to give him the commentator's curse.
Probably for the best, especially looking back at what we've seen so far. 178 laps so far out of 300.
I think we're going for a pack majors record here.
I think if we haven't made a pack majors record, we should definitely get a trophy. 18 laps, and we are just over halfway.
And looks like the 03 got caught there. Going to go another lap down. That's Tyler Bronte. 72 laps down already in this race. Just a good string of bad luck. That's
Yes,
all I've got to
indeed.
say about that. All right, here we go. 126 has command of the field. Mitchell Cornett
Ooh,
stacks the field
ooh,
up.
heavy
Yeah.
checkup. The 10 involved in that. They're gonna get going again, but really bad checkup there because of that. Or restart.
75
75
touches
gets
the
turned by the 48,
Oh,
taken out by
no!
the 96, the 108. Oh my goodness.
I was going to say like the 96 and
Nope,
the 75
here we
and
go.
only
Stacking
two.
up, stacking up, stacking up.
Oh, no.
Everyone hitting each other.
This is the wrong kind of 4-wide salute.
That's not the way you want to do it.
Went on board with Mark McFadden here. I mean, it just... He got tapped
we've
going
seen it
into
before.
one.
We've
By
seen
the
it before
96.
by an accidental tap.
And
Yeah,
even
everyone.
Ray Fournier was trying to get off of the pit lane there, and he ended up getting caught up as well.
Yeah, really. Oh man, trying to get through it the best he can. 96 recovered pretty well, so good looking out for Jared Morgan.
Yeah, he moves up to P3 now. 75 and Morrison still in front of him. He's the one who made the initial contact coming off of turn 2. Looks like Fournier 5 laps down right now. He's sitting fourth on the track. Looks like D. Palmer
Yes,
gonna get
indeed.
one of his 3 laps back here. And there's a lot of these guys who are out here, you know, multiple laps down. The good thing about Pacific Majors is, you know, it's a year-long championship. So all of these guys still out here, still running for points, you know, trying to gain as much ground as they possibly can. And for some reason, the 48 thinks he can get away with that. I guess he can. Okay. So he just passed the pace car. But, you know, they're still sitting out there, still running for a championship. This is the first race of the 2017 Pacific Majors series. So I believe the next race we're going to have for him is I believe a 2.4 at Daytona. That should be towards the end of the month here, I believe. And then they also run a full-length Daytona 500, a full-length Indy 500. Of course, Daytona's going to be in February. Full-length Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte. Run a race at Spa, and they just run a lot of the big special events, almost coinciding with iRacings. But you know, and the 48, Mark McFadden. He is going to go a lap
pace
down
car's
here.
getting them.
Oh, the brakes.
Unfortunately.
Yep, going back to side by side, lights are off the pace car.
Yeah, and the reason why I brought up the points is because Todd LeBronte, the 03 car, is 73 laps down, but there's a driver out in front of him, 10 laps away from him, so keep trying. You might gain a few spots here.
He's got 115 laps to do so. Green flag back out on the speedway. 96 is going to take out the 75. It's gone. It's gone. We're done.
Yeah,
We're
can
done.
they hold it without going back up?
Oh!
No, they can't. The 10, the 59, all involved.
Oh, the 69.
69 gets turned
86.
in front of the 86 car. Oh my goodness. Hold the brakes, boys. Hold the brakes. I beg of you, hold the brakes.
Sorry, folks. I just can't help but to laugh.
Oh my goodness. If you're learning iRacing, probably not the best drivers to pay attention to right now. These guys are trying their best, but it's just not happening with all of these cars flying around the racetrack here. Ooh, the
I'm
57,
going
what
back
is
over
the
it real quick.
57 doing? He just turned into the infield, going for a fun ride, I guess.
Oh.
The 57 of Mark Herzog. Like he's gonna have to reset here. I think he blew up. Engine blew. So unfortunate for him, he had to reset.
My apologies, Daryl.
And 14 drivers on the lead lap here. Looks like the 181 will be our lucky dog winner. That is Lynn Hinchlow, putting 15 drivers on the lead lap.
We've almost reached the magical number. Working on lap 189 of 300. This is the Sportsman split. I mean, if you're looking at,
I think I just found something out, guys. We mentioned how Todd Labronte was trying to get that spot in front of him. Well, that driver just logged back in.
Ruh-roh.
So, an interesting little development going on all throughout the field here. Everyone just trying to hang on the best they can. And back up front, the 126 of Mitchell Carnett, leading the field here, has led 17 laps. Is not our only leader and has quite a bit to go to lead the most. That is currently Jeremy Morrison with 90 led so far.
And he was just involved in that incident.
Yes, indeed.
Looking at, see these boys come out and they put a lot of laps in the week before these races. I mean, the pro split qualifying time was a 16:06.9, and you're looking at the Sportsman cutoff was a 16:02.39. So it's not that these guys aren't competitive. It's just it's racing. A lot of it's been racing deals. A lot of it's been
Just bad luck.
just bad luck. I mean,
We've had 1 or 2 car accidents. It's just developed into big accidents. That's all.
Nowhere to go, short track. It's a product. Green flag is back out. 126 really needs to work on his restart.
Oh, the 96 in the back gets slammed in the back of the 90 because of that bad checkup up front.
Yeah, and it looks like behind him we have some more of the carnage a la carte.
420,
420.
and the 07 on actually turn 1. They didn't even get past that. Oh, 3 wide for a moment. That was the 48, the 86, and the 07 involved. The 420, unfortunately, just caught up in the back of it. Really, really hate to see that.
Oh, yeah, that was... Ooh. Yeah. Somebody was
Yeah, it
done
looks
dirty.
like what happened. The 75 jumped the start, and if you keep checking up, it eventually got to the 93, to the 03, the 07, and then the 48 trying to get through just had no shot of making it and got stuck between the 07 and the 86. 86 really not a product in that, but got a little bit of it.
Yeah, getting back to kind of point I was making. It's not that it's just been just a series of unfortunate events. Thanks, nobody snicking. I mean, a 16:02.39 compared to the last person who actually qualified for the split at a 16:04.98. That's not even 0.3 of a second. So everybody has a fast car out here, at least for qualifying. It's just been tough.
Well, I think what's happened is that it's been a product of one bad decision on the behalf of one driver. It has caused massive accidents, and just these cars literally have nowhere to go. I mean, the track is only so wide, and when these cars are turned sideways across it, there's just nowhere to escape. And so we have a lot of drivers suffering from heavy damage of other wrecks, and that is why we only have 15 drivers on the lead lap right now. Now down to 14 because Gary Nichols is on pit lane getting lapped.
No. Lights are still on the pace car right now. Looks like Ray Fournier's trying to get the wave around, get one of his 5 laps back. Paul Sylvanik, welcome back to the top 5 there, bud. And at 528, pitted earlier and has already made his way back up there. David Baker as well at 33. Aaron Stowe is knocking at the door of the top 5 as well. C.R. Reed making a good recovery.
I mean, it was not only, 3 or 4 cautions ago, and I know that sounds like a long time, but it really wasn't, that the 10 of Marcus Armstrong was trying his best to get back on the lead lap, but every time he was involved in an accident, whether it was a 0x or a 4x, we don't know, but he was always involved and never got the lucky dog. Well, he finally got it, and he is now in 5th position.
Another thing we also have to talk about here is, you know, we covered the pack majors last year, um, for the majority of the year.
Yes, indeed, and a restart coming.
Yeah, here comes the restart. Mr. Cornette did a little bit better that time. He got everybody rolling a lot smoother.
Yeah, definitely much better restart on that. Really good for him. Top 4, single file. We've got our first side-by-side battle. The 99 of Aaron Stowe side-by-side with the 10 of Marcus Armstrong. That is for 5th position now. It was
Who
the
was
10
that?
almost sneaks up on the side of him. The 53. Oh, and the 90 gets turned by the 59. Can he catch it? He does. Oh, that was close. The 90 able to catch that, but now he's got a bunch of traffic behind him.
And we are starting lap 200 here. Next time by will be 100 to go.
Yes, indeed. The 99 got by the 10. The 10 now getting passed on the outside by the 53 of Carl Burke. Carl Burke back up to the 6th position. They all go single file for the moment as the 59 is on the tail end of that pack. 59 holds the 11th spot, and then there's only 2 or 3 other drivers back behind them on the lead lap. The 90 trying to hang on after what happened to him. The 181 trying to hang on. Then we've got a couple of lap down cars battling right now. Ooh, 86 dives into that corner there. Deep Palmer hanging on. A lot of drivers 2 or more laps down here. This
It looks like,
massive pack with the 428. I'm watching that very closely.
Yep, battle for the lead here. The 528, Paul Savonic, trying to work his way around the 126. Definitely setting him up pretty good. Doesn't look like he has enough drive off to do so. He's definitely beating him going into the corner. Has a good drive off that time. About a half car length separates him heading into turn 3. Here he goes. He's going to stick that fender in there. 126. Looks like he went to go block down a little bit on the inside of the track. Almost taking the inside lane wall, and he got a caution.
Yes, indeed. 944 involved in that. Looks like the 99 of Aaron Stowe sit against the wall, outside wall there. The 944 and the 99 of Aaron Stowe. Ooh, looks like Aaron Stowe. Oh, and the 944. They really just came to
the 10 to 96.
A collection there.
59. Oh, the 96. That's heart-wrenching right there.
Yeah, unfortunately because of that, both of them taken out. The 944 came off the top side, coming down to the bottom to turn into turn 1. The 99 just giving them no room. And, yeah, turned each other.
Yeah, it's racing.
And then, of course, after that, the 10 got a piece of it. The 96, the 59, all getting a piece of that. Although the 59 looks like he was pretty lucky because he ghosted through the 96. So damage, not quite sure, but definitely got a 4X on that. And looks like the 48 of Mark McFadden will get your lucky dog, putting him the 13 car on the lead lap.
Yeah, the little exchange between the 96 and the 59 was a little weird. A lot of issue with the server there. And Rhett Trosen. Wow, that car, he got a fresh new car on that chassis right now. So be prepared for him to cut his way up through the field. Yeah, getting back to talking about pack majors, because the cautions are short here, not a lot of time, but they run a lot of special events. They do pretty much half and half. They do some oval events, like your full length Daytona 500s and your Coca-Cola 600s and stuff like that. But they also do the road stuff. So you got a little bit of endurance racing. They do like Sebring, Daytona Road, and Spa, and all that. So with everything being mixed together here, you have some drivers in here whose discipline is more road than oval and vice versa. So that might be a little bit of why we're having such a grand old time here tonight. But, you know,
Quite possibly.
it's also short track racing. I mean, you can't get around it.
Yeah, and I'm watching Aaron Stowe the 99 just driving through traffic right now. I think he's trying to find a spot, as everyone else really is. These short tracks, the cautions go by quickly, as you mentioned. Everyone trying to fit in. We're going to go back to green this time.
All right, 126 yet again with the lead. Cornette backs him up a little bit towards the front, and there we go. We're off again.
Yep, and we have a lot of cars in the back having a lot of trouble right now. The 10 spins the 8, involved in turn 1. The 10 absolutely just wiped out the 8. They're going to get going, though. They caught it, and they're back going up to speed, but a lot of slow cars right now.
Ooh, that 10's slowing up a whole lot. We might see some retaliation
311 entering pit lane right there.
Here comes the 8. Here comes the 48.
Yes, indeed. Back up front, 126. Mitchell Cornette still leading the 528 of Paul Slavonic. The 333 in third position right now. David Baker holding that spot over the side-by-side battle of the 53 of Carl Burke and the 56 diving in right now as cars are coming off of pit lane. Gotta dodge them. 56 gonna clear the 53 on that. Jared Morgan, a lot of damage on his car, trying to come back up through the field after being in second position for a long time tonight.
Here comes the 944 back out onto the racetrack, and we do have caution back out on the
111
speedway.
caught up in a wreck.
Ooh, 111.
Yes, indeed. The 111 and the 75 involved in another accident.
And 75, Jeremy Morrison.
Yep, just cleaned him. 03 involved, 86 of Mike Willett involved.
Oh. Yeah, the 111 just slammed on the brakes. 03 hits hard. That's Labronte. Willett in it. Here we go, on board with Labronte here. I'll see the 03 and the 111 are on the same lap now.
Yes, indeed. 74 laps down each.
Both
battling
of them,
around the 75, who is trying to get his lap back.
The unfortunate thing is the 03 is now sitting on the pit lane again. The
Yes,
111's still
indeed. The
rolling.
181. The lucky dog winner again. Called his number a few times for that position. He will make the 12th car on the lead lap. Oh, the 944, guys, is stuck in the pit lane wall. The 944, that's gonna hurt.
It just popped
in the
out of
morning.
nowhere.
He disconnected though. Well,
What?
that's not part of the racetrack. So looks like he's gonna go to correct that.
Yeah, he might have did that on purpose.
I think he's just had enough of tonight, and we do not blame him, unfortunately. Just gotten involved. And as we just mentioned, the 181 got the lucky dog, and with all of the pitting that has gone on, he has gained a couple of spots now up to 11th. 11 cars on the lead lap right now. 11 cars. Andy Kennedy logged out last caution after having some connection issues. So unfortunately, he has bowed out as well. Brett Trosen has we see that he's actually received throughput. So wasn't his fault. I believe he just, his internet went out and he hit the wall. So really unfortunate for him, having a lot of bad luck there. We'll have another restart here.
Getting ready to go green. Got them all lined up on the backstretch here. Gonna release the hounds here in just a few seconds. There goes the pace car. Restart lap 220. A 300, 126 out back in front. Got Paul Sylvanek working his way back to the inside line there for second at 33. David H. Bay.
Yeah, the 96 side by side with the 56 so far. 96 just able to clear him off the corner. Back into one they go. The 90, oh, what a dive. Ooh. Luckily saved that car. Very well done by him. We'll see them continue on. Thankfully, going back behind them, we have this the 59 of Mark Bredeker side by side with the 23. The 23 is 2 laps down. That is not for position, but D. Palmer, as he always will, trying to get back up into contention here. He's been a very clean driver and has actually led 57 laps today. So he's just trying to get back as best he can as the 59 tail slaps that wall, gets a little bit of damage back there. The 53 battling the 52, that is for position. That is 8th on the track, side by side they go. 8th, 9th, and 10th, all in your view right now.
Old Burke was using all the apron right there, trying to get around.
Ooh, the 90, the 90 up in front of them went way to the outside there. I believe something happened with the 48 as the 90 came off of turn 4 and just could not get slowed up enough. So he lost a lot of time on that.
Yeah, it looks like Carl Burke has finally passed the 52, and the 59 stuck on the high side. That's Reed and Redeker.
Yes, indeed, there. And keep an eye on that 75. He is our current lucky dog right now. He wants to hold that position. He's going to have to keep that speed up as he hits the 23 in front of him. He already has the lucky dog. He really cannot get involved in an accident here or he will not receive it. So he's got to keep it clean.
And the 181 is reporting a blown engine.
Yes, and the 99, Aaron Stowe, just called in. He had a blown engine.
All this damage on these cars, and looks like Paul Sylvanek has taken over the lead. We've missed it.
Back
New
up
leader.
Front. Not only is taking the lead, but has run away from the 126 for now. The 33 able to catch up. That is your top 3 in view within 5 or 6 tenths of each other.
That 528 got really loose coming out of 4 right there. Coming up on a little piece of lap traffic in the 420 of Ben Stover. But still, your top 3 within a second of each other. Completing lap 230 of the 300 scheduled. 70 laps to go.
Trying to make it to the end here, trying to stay out of trouble. I think these guys are going to want a long green flag run here. It's going to get interesting. Got a lot of battles around the racetrack, but right now, the 48, almost diving into the 96, thinks better of it, because if he did, he would have cleaned the 96 out. So that is a battle for 5th on the track, the 90 trying to keep up as well. The 53 can stay side by side with the 23. A reminder, the 23 multiple laps down right now, just trying to keep up as best he can.
And it looks like out front, Sylvanek is pulling away with this over half-second advantage on the 126 right now, as we're still back here looking at the 53 with the 03 Labronte in the mix right now. Ooh, big lap car, big rolling roadblock. That mucked a lot of stuff up.
Oh, the 07 gets into the wall, gets clipped by the 311.
Oh no!
Runs back into the wall and just keeps going. Look at the damage on that car. Holy cow, how did he not spin out? I don't know. But he's just going to continue on as if nothing happened.
He's got the 59 on the inside of him right now as we're going back to the replay on Fournier. 07 here. Oh, got
the 75. Jeremy
75.
Morrison turned.
And
the
looks
53 is turned as well. Actually, the 53 gets turned by the 311. Patrick Fleming involved again. The 75 was just a victim of that. 311 turns the 53 of Carl Burke. 311 is 4 laps down. 4 laps down.
GG, boys. GG. Yeah,
That's
just
really
just,
unfortunate. Wow.
good old classic bump and you're gone. It looks to be a 311. Oh, God.
Yeah, just
311
the
got
53.
smacked.
Just 311 just ran through him. That's all. And the 75 got a lot of damage after the other one checked up. So only 3 cars involved in that incident. Nice little run we had there again. Keep an eye on
Yes.
this. That 75, a reminder, he was in position for the lucky dog until he was involved in that incident. And because of it, Marcus Armstrong, the 10 car, will get the lucky dog and put himself back on the lead lap in 11th position.
Doesn't look like a lot of people from, doesn't look like we have anybody on pit from at least the top 10.
We did have Jared Morgan pit
Gruber
early
pitted
on,
as well.
and he has a fresh car.
All right, well, we're getting down to the nitty gritty, almost 50 laps to go here. So if they have it, they might as well go ahead and pull it out the back pocket and use it.
I mean, I would say we'd see drivers get desperate, but I believe that was the whole race, is what's happened. So if it can turn up, it's going to, because right now these drivers are just trying to do the best they can. We see them trying to get into the position, because on these short tracks, cautions are short, trying to find where they fit in. Having a little bit of trouble, it seems, on the backstretch. People trying to go where they need to go, but got to keep up with those positions, guys.
I mean, we've dwindled the lead lap field to 10 cars right now. Lead, the lights still on. Nope, the lights just came off the pace car. You know, stack them up.
Yeah,
Yet
everyone's
again.
got to get caught up. We have cars still coming out of 4 that need to get caught up here. Our leader is now into 3. Don't be surprised if we see some drivers in the back have a little bit of trouble.
All right, here we go. The roof is back on the pit lane. Paul Slavonic is gone.
Oh, really good restart by him. 126 gets clear. The 33 and the 56 go side by side for third. 33, just got clear for a second, but the 56 is going to hang tight on that outside. 33 is clear. 48 on the bottom. Can he get a drive off?
Tree
A
wide.
little bit.
3 wide in the back here. 96, 52, and 23. 96 is going to touch
careful.
D. Cut in
Tell you
front
what.
of 52.
Jared Morgan has gotten in some trouble, but he's always saved it if he could. And so an excellent job by him. The 23 of G. Palmer is still multiple laps down. Can't do much about that. The 96 trying to stay on the lead lap here is in 8th position. The battle behind them, that is the 07 of Ray Fournier. He is 3 wide there for a moment. The 311 side by side with the 52 with the 07 floating up top.
No, do it.
Coming into turn 1, the 75 diving side by side with the 52.
Their
That
teammates.
52 is holding tight, and the 07 just floating up top.
Ooh,
The
86.
86 turns the 52. And the 52 hold it? He does.
Yeah.
What a save by C.R. Reed. Nicely done.
I think the
No
wall helped
caution.
out a lot.
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
Really well
we got
done by
another
these
one.
guys.
07 in front of the 86 here. Those teammates as well. Fournier really loose coming off a 2. Got the 90 tucked in right behind him. Scott Gruber a lap
Driving in
down.
there.
Gonna try to get around the 75. That is the battle for the lucky dog position as we have a slow car on the bottom. I believe that's the 428 Bradley Haley, 37 laps down right now. Just waited for everybody to go by and almost unintentionally caused a caution.
Yes, indeed. And I'm looking back up front. 48 of Mark McFadden trying to dive into the 33. The 33 got a really good run off of 4, allowed him to stretch that into turn 1. Looks like 48's going to try and get back up there.
Yeah,
A
Carl
lot of
Burke back
shuffling in
here.
the back, though.
Yeah, Carl Burke underneath the 59 of Mark Rediker with the 96 of Morgan in tow. Looks like the 59 holding good on a high side. Still
Ooh, that's
battling.
6, 7, and 8 right there in your picture.
96 wanted to go 3 wide. What? He's talking about a banana split with a DQ car. And we have finally hit it. 50 to go.
Yes, indeed. Ooh, the 59 getting a little scratch across the line there. The 96 trying to dive in. Ooh, gives the 53 a little bump there. Maybe even a little boost as the 53 clears the 59. But into the corner they go. The 59 getting a little bit of run through turn 3. See if he can get it off. He does not. The 53 is clear, but chooses to stay on the bottom and not really turn into that corner. He's getting a drive. Look at that run off. Really well done by Carl Burke. He will hold on to that 6th position here as the 96 is trying to clear the 59. He will off of turn 4. Will he dive up in front of him? He will. Really well done by the 96 of Jared Morgan.
Now he's got to worry about the 59. Oh, he gets a little tap from the back of the from the front of the 59 machine right there. Still has it going in the right direction. 59 under fire from the 311, who's multiple laps down. I believe I'm hearing something crunching. No.
That's not
That's
surprising.
That's just
That's really not surprising, actually. And we have a battle for the lucky dog real quick. The 75 is battling with the 90. And we have a caution is out. The 45 he was sitting against the inside wall on the front stretch there. See if we can look at what happened. He just slowed down and reset.
Yeah, he blew up.
That would be why.
It's got no power.
That is not the first engine we've seen that has blown. I believe that is the 5th. So we've had a lot of trouble here.
I'm starting to run out of toes to count on.
You can only run so far with the damage before your car blows up, unfortunately. And we lost, let's see, Brett Troshan officially called it a night, as well as Aaron Stowe has officially decided to end his run here. And I believe that leaves, we've got 27 drivers.
And the
27 drivers still in the session.
75, Jeremy Morrison back onto the lead lap here. Gonna put 11 cars left on the lead lap, just under 50 laps to go. I believe, Morrison is a part of the Canada Club, one of the newest clubs to be added to the Pacific Majors. They had to upgrade it from the Pack 4 to Pack 6, which would probably sound better as a 6-pack, but they welcomed in Canada and the Plains clubs to their series here they have going on. They race alongside the Northwest, West, California, and Texas clubs. So big welcome to the Canadians and to the Plainsmen.
Yes, indeed. And while we're under caution, want to give a quick summary for anyone checking in. Our current leader is the 528 of Paul Slavonic. He has led 31 laps so far today. We have had 5 lead changes. About 2 of them came under green, so it's been a close race throughout the field, but not necessarily up front. 257 out of 300 laps completed. And no, that graphic is not wrong. That is 25 cautions on the day for 118 laps so far. And looking at the 75 here real quick, not quite sure what happened. He just pulled over.
He's the lucky dog.
Lucky dog. Wait, instead of slowing down so people could go by him, he just decided to stop. And that is one way to do it.
Yes, it is. Back up front, we have them lining up yet again. This will be our 26th restart on the night. Paul Slavonic has command of the field as soon as the pace car gets off of the racing surface. You got the 126 Mitchell Cornett, on his outside. 33 and 48 behind them in row 2, and the 528 is gone. Slavonic wants to get him a win here. Can he maintain and pull it off? It looks like he's got a good run coming off of turn 2. 96 back there. Ooh, is, there's big stacks.
Yes, indeed, that will happen throughout the field. So far, we've got, looks like top 8. Oh, just a little stack up for the 96 and the 56 back there. Got to be careful here. Single file for the time being. The 311 looks like he's going to stick his nose into the 10 car. The 10 is on the lead lap. The 311 is definitely not testing it here between himself and the 10 car of Marcus Armstrong. Back behind them, the 53 Carl Burke is riding with another driver that is also not on the lead lap here. That is the 90 of Scott Gruber. He is in the lucky dog position if he can just hold on to it here. That is the 12th car on the track, by the way.
Battle for 5th up here. 96 dives it in underneath the 56 of Baval. Jared Morgan, welcome back to the top 5 there, bud. Setting the sights on the back bumper of that 48, who is steadily running a 4th here behind that 33.
Yeah, I tell you what, watch that 311. He's coming. I believe he might have fresh tires because he has been driving through this field. Even though he is passing drivers that are on the lead lap, he's just trying to make up as much time as he can. Watching him go side by side with the 59. The 59 lets him go for a moment there. He's going to clear him. That puts the 59 and the 10 bumper to bumper. That'll be 4th position. Oh, as the 90 slaps the wall across the line. Get a lot of damage on that right side because of it. That 23 behind him is multiple laps down, just trying to keep up as best he can. Pete Palmer.
And we got the leaders in lap traffic here, so we'll focus our attention back up here. Looks like the 420 of Ben Stover back in front of the leaders. That's Ray Fournier. They just passed Fournier, making a smart move and just going to the high side, letting him go. Cornette's hanging good with Slavonic this run. And the 33 as well. I mean, David Baker's been up here for the majority of the day. I mean, just quiet.
Just trying to have a good run and stay out of trouble. Absolutely, you're correct. It looks like they're doing a really good job for the time being. Through a little bit of the traffic right now. Our top 5 with about a 10th between each other, except that 96 in the bumper, the 48. He has given them no time right now, no room. Ooh, little wiggle off of turn 4 there. Trying to dive in, but the 48.
I have a feeling we might see a little bit of a bump and run, and hopefully it's not a bump and you die.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Here he comes. Good run off of 4 for the 96. Still not able to get a fender on either side of that 48. Working their way off of turn number 2. Starting to lose some time to the 56. 56 starting to catch a little bit back up as he's under fire from the 311. 30 to go.
Yes,
29
indeed.
right
30
now.
laps to go. Drivers are doing good with this green flag run so far. 11 cars on the lead lap, although a lot have damage. They're not all clean. See if they can just make it through this. The 59 looks like he might get passed by the 90. The 90, as we mentioned, is in the lucky dog position, in 12th position right now. 90's not letting him go, even though it's not for position. Keep an eye on that, see if the 90 can get by him.
Yeah, Rediker is currently in 7th on the track right now. Yeah. Here we go. I'm smelling a chrome horn.
96, giving him a little bump, letting him know he's there. It's about time to go, he says. 26 laps to go right now. Can he get past him?
That's the question. He's definitely got the fast car. Caution is out on the
Oh,
speedway.
yeah, caution's out.
25 to go.
Oh, a lot
At
of
the
cars
line.
stuck in the
Oh,
lane.
48.
Double zero.
No.
The
33
48
got
gets
it.
spun. The 8 car involved, the 944, as if we said his number enough today, came back into the race.
Wow.
Yep, the 8 coming out, turn 4, just took him out. Took out the 944, Brett Trosen.
I don't know about that.
Oh, watch. Oh, my goodness. We definitely need to watch the 428's view on that replay. Got through there clean.
I made a mistake of getting closer to these cars. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Mm.
So
And trying to
unfortunately,
check up front runners. 33 got a little bit involved into the 00. That's what blew up the 00. Hopefully 33's got a is okay. The 48 gets spun out by the 96 who didn't see it, so that's going to put McFadden back a couple spaces.
yeah, I almost want to say that the 96 did that on purpose, but we know Jared, he wouldn't do that on purpose, and it shows. But if only he did that on the track during green and not accidentally under yellow, it probably would have meant a little bit more. But it's okay. 48 got his position back. He's back in front of the 96. So really good for Mark McFadden in 4th position right now.
And was Scott Gruber involved? No, he wasn't.
Scott,
He
Scott Gruber
should be
was
getting
not
the lucky
involved.
dog. Well, did they stop giving out lucky dogs? Or did they reach their limit? Or
Yeah.
what's happening here?
I want to say, I want to say no on that, but there's a chance that Scott was involved. A lot of cars just stacking up right now.
It looked like the 59 was going to take it, but he's currently on the lead lap. Maybe we'll get it this time. Less than 25 to go. If anybody
Yes, indeed.
has the goal to come down pit road, doesn't look like it. 11
No, I
cars
don't think
left.
you get anybody pitting here, unless you got too much damage to continue. They're gonna stack up. Double file here. We did not get a lucky dog winner, so it will stay with 11 cars on the lead lap here. I believe Scott Gruber must have gotten some damage somehow in that wreck. Maybe it was further back and we just didn't see it, but he didn't get the lucky dog, so he will remain in lucky dog position for the time being.
All right, pace car is off. Slavonic is gone. Back underway here. 126 trying to grab through the gears. 33 still on the inside. Can he take over the 2nd position? He's going to push the 126 up the track. Looks like David Baker wants to try to fight for this lead here.
Oh, the 56 gets turned by the 59 in the back. They do catch it, though. Caution comes out. Let's see. The caution is out for that, I believe, because there is nothing else on the track. But it was very, very well done by the 59.
At 56.
And the 56, yeah, the 59 got into the 56 there. The 56 saved it, in fact, because of the 59.
Yeah.
So, really well done by the 56. Able to
He
keep
hurt
that
him, didn't
8th
help
spot.
Alrighty, well, now we're into 20 laps to go.
Yeah, and 27 cautions right now. We have had 27 cautions. Quite a race, I have to say. Quite a race so far. We're going to give you a quick rundown of the cars on the lead lap real quick, get you guys caught up so you understand what's going to happen in the next 18 laps, 17 laps this time by. We have the 528 of Paul Slavonic leading right now. He has just passed the line to lead his 57th lap of the day. The 33 of David Baker is in 2nd. In 3rd, we have the 126 of Mitchell Cornett. In 4th, the 96 of Jared Morgan. In 5th, we have the 48 of Mark McFadden. That is your top 5. In 6th, you have the 59 of Mark Rediker. In 7th, the 53 of Carl Burke. The 56 of Claude Belval is in 8th. In 9th, you have Marcus Armstrong with a really good comeback so far in the 10 car. And closing out your top 10 is the 75 of Jeremy Morrison. And we do have one more driver, that is C.R. Reed in the 11th position, and that is the only cars on the lead lap right now. And actually, as I was saying, that Scott Gruber, your lucky dog winner, makes himself the 12th driver on the lead lap.
Yeah, D. Palmer needs 2 really quick cautions in order to get back onto the leading lap. I don't think he's going to be able to do so. So we're pretty much looking at 12 cars going to be able to race for it for the last 15 laps here. 15 to go when the pace car brings them across the stripe again.
Yeah, making it 15 to go this time by. They should double up. And then we will get the green with 14 laps to go.
And I don't know who I want to go for here. I'm thinking 96 because he's got a pretty good machine underneath him right now. 528, of course, he's still out front. I mean, Costa comes out with 5 or less to go. You know, he's got it. But pace car is back in on the pit lane. Here he goes. Slavonic gets a good jump. 96 gives a shot to the 33. See if the 33 can work that high lane and get around the 126. Looks like he will. He looks like he's got a run on the leader.
Oh, the
126
126 is
hits.
cut off by the 33, and the 126
is
goes
gone.
up to spin the 96. 96 catches it.
No,
Big wreck, though. Oh, that's going to catch half the field there. The 96, the 59, the 56, all involved there. Oh, the commentator's curse, it seems. Looks like the top 3 got by there. Everyone else got a little bit of the damage.
Oh man. Oh. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well,
Blame me.
we might have to look back at that again because the 126 just unfortunately stack up caused him to bump the 96 of Jared Morgan. Jared Morgan stays on the lead lap, but unfortunately back to 10th position so far. Now, the good news is that, well, it depends on who you are, whether or not it's good news. The 311 of Patrick Fleming gets the lucky dog 3 laps down. That will put himself onto 2 laps down now.
And it looks like the 59 of Rediker is sitting on the pit lane right now. I don't know if he's going to come. Hey, it looks like he's done. Oh,
Yeah.
he's back.
And the 56 actually had to pit as well. So the 56 is now 1 lap down.
All right, well, we've seen a little bit what the 33 can do. He had a great run coming off of turn 2 on the restart. Think he can make it stick, or
Hey, he might do that. I mean, we have right now we have the 528 of Paul Slavonic up in first position. He just led his 64th lap of the day. You have David Baker, who's not led 1 lap, and then back behind him, the 126, who's led 54 laps. So you've had 2 leaders of the day sandwiching a guy that has been consistent for most of the race. So it's going to be a good run towards the end here. We have 9 laps to go this time by.
and I see we can get about 2 or 3 green flag laps. The next flag will end the race, whether it be the yellow or the checkers. Well, we're getting lined up now, so we'll have 9 to go, 8 to go when we hit the stripe. This will probably end it. We got the 75 back up in the 6th, making a good run back up to it. And
Yes, indeed. Good rebound.
Carl Burke's on the outside too.
10 drivers in the lead lap.
Here we go, Paul Silvani. He's gone. 33 doesn't get a good jump. 126 to the inside.
Yes, indeed. And look back behind them. Carl Burke is back in the top 5, sitting in 4th. What a rebound for him. The amount of wrecks he's been involved in, it just fantastic job. Side by side up in front of him. Can the 126 clear the 33? He does into the corner. Oh, almost snags the inside wall there as he goes extremely low there. He'll get up in front of him as the 75 almost looks to pull a crossover move on the 10. He's going to back off. The 53 now trying to set up the 33 outside of turn 4. All in the meantime, the 528 just stretching his lead, trying to pull away from these guys. 6 to go.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to. 33 finally gets into the line behind the 126. I think he's got a little bit better car than him. It's just, can he get around him and get to the 528 in time? He's quickly running out of it. Also, Vonic leading with 5 to go here.
Yes, indeed. If he crosses the line this time, no caution comes out. The next flag will end it. The next flag will end it if it is a caution flag. That'll be the end of the race. The 126 bumper to bumper with the 33. Can the 528 hang on here? 4 laps to go this time. See if he can make it to 3.
Hey, it looks like he's got it so far. Getting a little loose coming off.
The 126. That's going to hurt. Can the 126 try to catch the 528? The 528 isn't necessarily pulling away quite a bit. He's just staying there. About 0.5 of a second separate them on the front stretch. Coming to 2 laps to go. Ooh, the 126 did not get a good run out of turn 4.
There
The
goes
33 looking to outbrake him. Cannot do it. Has to wait for the 126 to drift up.
Not going to clear him, though. 33 still trying to work it inside on the 126. 126 is giving him ample enough of room. White flag out for Paul Slavonic here. All he has to do is put together another 3 turns. Still out front, pulling away. He just needs to make it through 3 and 4 right here. And as he makes his way off of 4, Paul Slavonic is going to win here at the Sticker Shack Pack Majors Snowball Derby.
Yes, indeed. Very well done by Paul Slavonic. Back behind him, the 126, Mitchell Cornett bringing it home. The 33, David Baker, able to hang on. That is your podium finish. I see, it's been a long race, 300 laps, and I see a couple damaged cars. Out there. And
I'd
look
say
at
so.
the 528 with the burnouts. Oop, driver's trying to get by.
Yeah, I know he's definitely excited to win this one. Sit there and qualified into 7th position for this race. So he's been towards the front most of the day. A little bit of trouble earlier, but he definitely put on a good show at the end and was there at the right time. He's got a couple of his Alliance Racing team teammates coming to the front of the track with him as he's gonna burn him down.
I'm pretty sure every single other teammate is has just got the most damage in the race. So really well done by Ovis. He decides he wants a piece of it. He didn't have enough drama, so he's getting his damage at the end.
And getting word in, the 126 Mitchell Cornett, he only pitted on lap 10.
Yeah, one time and pitted on lap 10. So he ran 290 laps straight. It's very well done. Very well done by those guys.
More like 120 laps.
And Scott Gruber, he got the last lucky dog, finished 7th. Big shout out to him. Very well done. Unfortunately, the 2 drivers really battling it out up front. The 96 and the 48 finished at the tail end of the top 10.
All right, here we go. Here is your unofficial results here. You got Paul Slavonic. Congratulations on the win there, bud. Mr. Cornett going to finish in P2. David Baker, Mr. Consistency today, going to come home in 3rd. Carl Burke finishes in 4th, and Jeremy Morrison rounds out your top 5. And you got Marcus Armstrong coming back to a 6th position. 7th went to Scott Gruber. C.R. Reed is in 8th. Jared Morgan 9th. And Mark McFadden's going to round out your top 10. 11th and 1 lap down is Claude Belval. D. Palmer in 12th. Patrick Fleming 13th. Mike Ouellette. Ray Fournier brings it home in 16th. 17th is Mark Rediker. Matt Gelder in 18th. Gary Nichols in 19th. And Bradley Haley, or Ben Stover, rounds out your top 20. Bradley Haley in 21st. 22nd went to Scott Wamball. Jimbo Pfeiffer in 23rd. Brett Trosen in 24th. Trevor Clement in 25th. We got Aaron Stowe 26th. 27th. Lynn Kinchlow. Tyler Bronte in 28th. 29th, Mark Herzog and Andy Kennedy 30th. We got 31st, Drew Lalonde, Jack Johnson, Chris Beck, Donovan Johns, and Tony Tenney rounds out your 35 car field.
Well, I not much to say about that race. I think it spoke for itself. Tough time for most of the field, I believe. I think it was just trying your best to make it through as clean as you possibly could. Not a lot of pit stops for the people that finished up front. That's how you can tell. I mean, we have a lot of guys in the top 10 that only pitted once. So we do have, again, I shouted him out right at the end of the race, and I'm going to do it again. The 53 of Carlberg pitted 7 times. 7 times this race he pitted and finished in 4th. I believe he received the lucky dog twice. So it's been an eventful race for some people, and they were able to make the best of it. And you just never know what happens at the end of these races.
Yeah, you got that right. Just a race, man. What a race. Waiting to see if we have any of the drivers come into the team speak to see if we can get a couple interviews
User
here.
left your channel.
Um,
User joined your channel.
All right, I'm actually going to pull in someone real quick to give us a little inside view of what that race was like for the full 300 stretch here.
User
We
was
have
moved to your
Jared
channel.
Morgan, the 96 car, finished in the 9th position after almost getting to the lead there for quite a while, it seemed. Jared, how do you think the race went, bud?
I thought it went pretty blinking well. Me and the 48 and the 33 were fixing to have a fight at the end of it. I know that 528 didn't have a good pass, but it looks like he had a really solid night tonight.
Yeah, I'd say so for sure. It seemed it went pretty well for him. What do you think towards the end cost you there?
Back when that last caution happened, I think the 126 pushed up into me. When I caught it, and I had it caught, the 48, I guess, was spinning around, and he came back up the track across my nose. I think that's what kind of bit me.
Yeah, it seems so. But before then, I mean, you were doing a really good job at hanging on. Did you have a set strategy before this race started, or did you kind of just play it by ear?
A little bit of both. We had a strategy to follow the leaders when they pit, but when me and the 75 were up there racing so hard, I just followed his lead, and he finally went in. Then we all cycled back around, and I took one more set of 2 tires and a quick fix, and then it was on from there.
Sounds good. Well, we appreciate your input, and again, congratulations on your top 10 finish.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
User was moved out of your
Fantastic. That
channel.
was Jared Morgan. Really well done by him.
so next up for us here at Off Camera TV, we have our regular Thursday night series, which actually quite a few of these guys are in. As the Northwest Truck Series.
Heading to Atlanta.
Yeah, going to Atlanta after a pretty decent race at Daytona. Winner Mark Walls looks to continue his hot streak, as it always is, in the Truck Series with him. Coverage will start at midnight Eastern, 9 p.m. Pacific time. And that'll be on our YouTube channel, which you're watching us on right now, and simulcast on iRacing.com/live. So we got that coming up. And then we have next up for Pack Majors would be the 2.4 at Daytona. That should be towards the end of this month here. I would think, if I have a calendar, it's probably the 22nd or the 29th. So, a couple weeks away. Definitely going to be an exciting one. Of course, we will have the Sportsman split for you yet again. They're running basically Rolex 24 rules. So, 2.4 hours at Daytona. Always a good race to watch. Always a good race to call. Always a good race to drive in. So be on the lookout for that in a couple weeks. Going to be starting around the same time, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Excuse
And
me,
I think
that's the 29th.
29th. you say, okay,
Yes.
I think I'll tune in for that. I don't know about you guys. I think I'll tune in.
I'll be
I
here.
think my final thoughts of the night, real quick. It was a long race. There's no way around that. It was a very long race. But a congratulations to all these drivers for just hanging in there, trying the best they can. A lot of unfortunate reactions to some of these 1 or 2 car wrecks, and I think that's what really built it up. But in the end, 28 cautions for 134 laps. That's that'll do it. I think that'll do it.
That's a pretty substantial amount, but I mean, congratulations go back out to the winners. And, even though it wasn't, what a lot of people expected for the race to, kind of race we expected to happen, still a big shout out to Mike Ouellet and everybody over there at the Pack Majors staff and all that for, still organizing a pretty fun race to watch. I'm not going to lie. It was pretty entertaining for me. But anyway, for Tony Knuckles on the cameras, Katie Reed, and myself, Weston S. Graham, we are OCTV. Thank you for watching, and we are out.